Here is the sequence so far in Daniel 7. The lion is Babylon, the bear is Medo-Persia, and the leopard beast represents Alexander the Great's Greece. Now, what's going to happen next? Notice verse 7. Again, notice what does it say? After this. This is a sequence of events here. After this, I saw in the night visions, and behold, a what beast? A fourth beast. I'm highlighting that for a reason. We'll get back to it in a minute. It says dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly. And it had great, what kind of teeth? Iron teeth. Why do we highlight that this is the fourth beast? And why are we highlighting that it has iron teeth? Why is this important? Because when we parallel this prophecy with Daniel chapter 2, in each of these prophecies, the fourth kingdom is characterized by iron. In Daniel 2, you have iron legs, and in Daniel 7, you have a dragon beast with iron teeth, and both are the fourth kingdom. This fourth beast in Daniel 7, which is a dragon beast, represents the Roman Empire. Historians would refer to Rome as the Iron Monarchy of Rome. It was because their weapons were made of iron. So we can add Rome to our sequence here. Rome ruled from 168 BC all the way to 476 AD. Now, notice something else about the fourth beast, which is Rome. Verse 7. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had, notice, 10 horns. We have two questions to ask. What are the 10 horns? And when the fourth beast, which is Rome, rises to govern, does it already have these 10 horns, or do these 10 horns come out at a later time? Let's allow the Bible to first tell us, and then we'll find out if history confirms the Bible. Notice Daniel 7, verse 23 and 24. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms. But now notice the specific wording in verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise. To come out of something, must the kingdom exist first? If I said I came from my mother, obviously my mother had to exist first. So according to the wording of the Bible, this fourth beast, which is Rome, does not have the 10 horns when it first came upon the scene and started to rule. They came out at a later time. And what are these 10 horns? Verse 24 says the 10 horns are 10 kings or kingdoms that shall arise. Remember, kings are the head of kingdoms. In the Bible, they are used interchangeably. Did the Roman Empire at some point grow and divide into 10 smaller kingdoms? This is exactly what happened. The official date of Rome's fall is 476 AD. Did something happen by the year 476 AD to Rome? Yes, it was divided into 10 kingdoms. Let's name them. The Alemanni, the Franks, the Burgundians, the Lombards, Suevi, the Visigoths, the Anglo-Saxons, the Ostrogoths, the Vandals, and the Heruli. Now, many of these 10 kingdoms went on to become modern nations of Europe today. The Alemanni became Germany. The Franks became France. The Burgundians, Switzerland. The Lombards, Italy. The Suevi became Spain. The Visigoths, Portugal. And the Anglo-Saxons became England. The Ostrogoths, Vandals, and Heruli became extinct. They don't exist today. And we are going to find out why as we continue in this series of Daniel chapter 7. Now here is our total sequence of powers in Daniel 7 that we've looked at so far. We have the lion, which is Babylon. The bear is Medo-Persia. The leopard is Greece. Then the fourth beast, the dragon with iron teeth, is the Roman Empire ruling from 168 BC to 476 AD, and then Rome is divided into 10, and we will call that Rome divided. And this happened by the year 476 AD, which is the official date for the fall of Rome. 476 is an important date to remember in Bible prophecy. What happens next in the sequence of this prophecy? Friends, this is very important. Notice verse 8. I considered the horns, meaning the 10, and behold, there came up among them, meaning within the 10, another little horn. This little horn comes up among the 10 horns, but now notice the wording in verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another, meaning the little horn, shall rise after them. The little horn is not going to come upon the scene until after the 10 horns or the 10 kingdoms are already established, because it says the little horn arises after them. This is an extremely important point. The wording of the Bible is very precise and specific. Now, looking at this chart, by what year was Rome divided into 10 divisions? It was 476 AD. This is crucial because this means that the little horn cannot come upon the scene until at least the year 476 AD. This is according to the sequence of the Bible. Let's ask several other questions, and then we're going to find out who the little horn is. Did the fourth beast, which is Rome, the dragon beast with iron teeth, did it go away? Meaning, did it disappear from the scene when it divides into 10? The answer is no. It just grew 10 horns. Verse 20 says the horns grow off the head of the dragon fourth beast. And the other question is, does the fourth beast go away when the little horn comes forward among the 10? And the answer is still no. Friends, I want you to notice that we have 3 consecutive stages of the fourth beast, which is Rome. This is extremely important to understand for what we're studying here. The fourth beast, the dragon, governs by itself for a period of time. And we know from history, this was from 168 BC to 476 AD. Then the kingdom is divided into 10. That's stage 2 of Rome. Rome did not disappear from history. It just divided into 10. Some of the emperors were still there. And then, when the little horn comes forward, Rome still does not go away. We have 3 consecutive stages of Rome. Notice the wording of the Bible. The Bible tells us that this fourth beast will have 3 stages of existence, and they are consecutive. Notice verse 23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth. That's Rome. That's stage 1. Verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise. That's stage 2. The kingdom is divided. And another shall rise after them. There's stage 3. It's the kingdom divided with the little horn. Again, Rome is in 3 consecutive stages. The fourth beast, that's stage 1. The second stage is the fourth beast is divided into 10 kingdoms. And the third stage is the fourth beast divided with the little horn. We have 3 consecutive stages of the fourth beast, Rome. Now, looking at our chart of Daniel 7 and the sequence of powers listed, we can see where the little horn is within the flow of time. This is extremely important. We need to positively identify correctly who this little horn is. Why is it important to identify who this power is? Because this little horn is the same power as the Antichrist, or beast as he's called, of Revelation 13, verses 1 through 10. If we can find out who the little horn is, then we will positively know the identity of the Antichrist of the end times. So we want to ask ourselves 3 questions. Who is this little horn? Does the Bible give us any clues as to who this power is? And can we be absolutely sure of who the little horn is? Doesn't 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19 say we have a more sure word of prophecy? In our next presentation, we are going to look at the internal evidence in Daniel 7 as to who this little horn power is. We are going to look at 10 characteristics and positively identify who this is. God bless.